Alright, y'all, back to another one. Today we about to be reacting to a Cosgrove proof that NBA Jinxes are real part 1. Before we get into the video, make sure y'all hit the noty and subscribe. Let's go ahead and check this vid out. This music always be making the freaking vids more
who's
spooky.
very superstitious and, like, let's say believes in jinxes, then you know how annoying it can get living with that person. Just ask Skip Bayless's wife, Ernestine, for example.
So she still doesn't get the jinx rules. I told her, just don't bother me. Don't open the door. I'm in my room watching my 2 TVs.
I say, Skip, how can I change that game? Because I opened the door? This is insane.
She always says, I'm in Century City in Los Angeles, and just because I opened a door, it changed the game in Kansas City? Yes!
If you're still not familiar with this concept, it basically means bad luck. You also could look at it as a curse, which is pretty much the same thing as a jinx. By the way, feel free to check out my NBA curses video after this one. So a simple example might be if you want a particular team to win, but you're not going to say it out loud because you don't want to jinx them. Now, you might not believe in this sort of mumbo jumbo, but if you stick around, then maybe I can make you into a believer. So without further ado, enjoy the video. Now, it was actually what Chris Paul said right after Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals that inspired me to make this video.
You have done something no other team has done, which is go up on 3-1 on the Clippers in a playoff series.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about 3-1.
This
Got a lot of good experiences with that.
I understand. I get that.
By CP3 cutting Rachel Nichols off, it seems like he's very much aware of what talking about something could cause, because he knows that putting that 3-1 lead energy out there could actually have the opposite effect and lead to misfortune. Who knows, maybe him quickly nipping her question in the butt actually saved them, because as we all know, they were fortunate enough to not blow that 3-1 lead. And it might have had something to do with Chris's quick thinking to not allow her to jinx them.
I don't want to talk about 3-1.
But Donovan Mitchell wasn't so lucky. When the Utah Jazz took a commanding 3-1 lead over the Denver Nuggets in the first round of the 2020 NBA playoffs, Mitchell had no problem talking about it.
But, you know, we're looking to close the series out, man. We still got one more game left, Jared, and that's really what's on my mind. We have one more game, and I want to win. I know we want to win. I speak for my teammates when I say we want this. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing really wrong with what he said, but even I knew from that point forward, as he was walking away from that post-game interview, that he might have inadvertently jinxed his team.
The Denver Nuggets will extend their season to a Game 6. They do it on the back of Jamal Murray's 42 points.
Jokic finding Murray. Murray, does he got another one in him? Oh, you bet he does! And that might be the dagger. Wow, wow. Back-to-back wins facing elimination. They are going to force a Game 7. What a game.
They missed the layup. Gobert got it. Mitchell hanging in the other end.
Almost stood next to almost could have won this too. They almost could have won too. If Conley hit that, woo!
Now sure, it's not always an automatic death sentence when you talk about 3-1 leads. Take for instance when Joel Embiid made a funny joke following a 3-1 lead that his Sixers just took over the Nets in the first round of the 2019 NBA playoffs.
We're to be up 3-1, so we definitely don't want to be in a situation like the Warriors 2 years ago.
Man, he was basically asking for it. That's like playing with fire. Just very dangerous to even joke like that when your team has a chance to advance to the next round. But lucky for he and the Sixers, they managed to not collapse and fortunately moved on. I don't think Embiid ever really blew a 3-1 lead after that joke, but he didn't necessarily have all that much success following the joke either. The Sixers actually blew a couple leads ever since, along with being swept as well. And I wouldn't be surprised if that day comes where he does blow a 3-1 lead. I would watch my back if I was him.
What's up? I'm Jenny Del Pozo and welcome to Glow. Glow offers yoga, meditation,
Now, CP3 didn't entirely escape from being jinxed that night.
They having bad luck. All this stuff's going on right now with Ben Simmons and all the Sixers. Got all this drama going on. Don't know what y'all gonna do.
The free throw line, trying to put the game away, when suddenly this graphic pops up on the screen. It was trying to tell all of us watching at home that he made 35 consecutive free throws, which is a cool little fun fact. But they seriously had to show us that when he was trying to win the game?
Knocking this one down. Missed the free throw, George has it, and immediately fouled by Torrey Craig.
Luckily, it didn't have that much impact on the final outcome. You know what? How about we dive into the free throw line jinx even more, shall we? There are countless examples of this, but here are just a few that I picked out.
Just found out of the game, JJ 91%. Oh!
I say that. I've been saying that every time. Freaking reporter, freaking announcers always say something. They're saying they be jinxing it. They do that every time. It's like they have to talk right there. Like you guys talking about their freaking percentages.
18 for 18 would be his career best. Foot radius.
They do that.
People have to keep a pin-foot travel. That's not necessarily the case at those levels of basketball. You have a little 3-foot area that you must stay in. They can't run the baseline, obviously. For 18 for 18 and a 3-point lead. Finally missed. Rebound.
So during this particular one, from what I could hear, I think the Clippers announcers were actually trying to put this so-called jinx to the test on Clint Capella by intentionally saying things to mess him up, and apparently it worked.
Say it again. Well, they haven't missed a free throw. They're 19 of 19.
All night. They haven't missed at all. So why would they do it now? Not only did he miss, he didn't even hit the rim. Did it?
That's why they have to.
Is Clint Capella even good like that free throw? I don't even know what percentage stuff is. I don't know.
See, the power of mind that we have when you really focus is pretty good. Before, you didn't really mean it.
I guess this really is a jinx. During a post-game press conference immediately following the Warriors winning the 2018 NBA championship, Klay Thompson was asked by a reporter how his ankle was feeling, in reference to Game 1 of that 2018 finals, where he suffered a high ankle sprain after J.R. Smith awkwardly fell on his leg after a steal attempt. But like the true champion he is, refused to let it bother him and just kept playing in the series.
Klay, how's that ankle feeling?
That don't even matter at this point. Can't really feel it, but that's okay. I got all summer to get back, and I was not missing the NBA Finals for nothing. We worked too hard to get to this point, and I was gonna, even if I had a broken leg, I was gonna play. Probably not, but I would have tried to play. Keyword tried. I would have tried to play.
Now, why do I bring this up, you may ask? Well, if you take a second, you'll realize that in just the very next finals, Klay kinda got what he asked for.
Thompson running the floor, and a foul. And Thompson grabs his left knee, now writhing in pain. Steph Curry slamming the ball on the court, so upset.
Even though it was said in jest, him saying that even a broken leg couldn't stop him from playing was put to the test in the following finals. Although he didn't exactly suffer a broken leg, it was still a pretty serious injury, and of course wasn't able to continue playing like he did in the previous finals. So was something out there listening to what he said in 2018, and as a result made it a reality? I mean, Draymond Green tried to knock on wood for him after he said that, but apparently that wasn't enough. Moral of the story is, he should have been careful what he asked for.
Speaking, dang, I didn't feel like no 9 minutes. I feel like 5. Shoot, I want some more. Dang, I might need to check out that freaking 7 curses, whatever that was. But y'all let me know what else y'all want me to react to. Probably from maybe Cosgrove, whatever stuff. But maybe y'all like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all the next one.